I must have absolute silence. Excelsior!
Greetings and salutations, geekophiles, and welcome back to Excelsior. We've been away a little while, and this video, I apologise in advance, will be crap. I'm on the back end of a long weekend to London, and really I'm tired. Yeah, I'm starting off. Unfortunately, we're back with bad news. I'm sure everybody's heard by now that the sudden and quite shocking death of Bill Paxton, the only actor, to hold the honour of being killed by an alien, a predator, and a Terminator. There's a careers go. It's a fucking good show. Yeah, it's going to be a very sad miss to sci-fi fans everywhere, and to us all as geeks. So, thank you, Bill, for all the wonderful memories. Now, we're back at this Monday 27th. We are going on with our new format. It just kind of, things are just really up in the air. So, we're going to get straight in with the big story, Oscars screw-ups. Which you all probably seen, and you probably think I'm going to talk at length now about La La Land and Moonlight. No, that wasn't the biggest screw-up. The biggest screw-up for me was Suicide Squad. Yep, that's correct. Suicide Squad won an Oscar. Now this is fucked up for two. One, accuse me of being a Marvel fanboy, I prefer Marvel over DC. Accuse me of all you want, you can't argue that the MCU is profitable. It's good. Every film has been a hit so far. Can't say anything of the like for the DC films. Man of Steel was shite. Batman v Superman, disappointing. Wonder Woman, according to all my sources, is an absolute mess. So the DC universe hasn't really started for me. So to now say we live in a world where the DC universe, movie universe, has an Oscar and Marvel doesn't, it's a bit fucked up in my book. Now, admittedly, there's been some arguments that it's not a big Oscar because it was for makeup and beauty, hair and makeup, sorry, which to me makes it even worse. When so I'm going to put some pictures up in here, so hopefully I get this editing right. But they won for stuff like Harley Quinn and Killer Croc. They were up against stuff like Star Trek Beyond. Just look at them for a minute. Look at them two. You tell me that is better makeup than this? Get your fucking head to shake. Okay, so, yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Star Trek Beyond. I thought the new Star Trek film was pretty poor, to be fair. But if you want to put it on hair, if you want to put it on makeup, hair and makeup, there you go. Them two pictures right there. That's all you need to see who wins that. But so to me, that's the biggest screw up. And the biggest mistake from the Oscars. I don't care about any of the others. I don't really care about the Oscars, to be honest. I was wanting to rant about something different than reading out the wrong fucking card. So, let's move on to proper news that matters. Movie rumours! Because we all love rumours. Apparently, at least the rumours being confirmed, a Nightwing movie is in the works, which is an interesting addition to the DC, EU. And I think a weird choice. It's been confirmed its director is Chris McKay, whose only real big feature film is Lego Batman. He also co-directed the Lego movie. But to go from that to Nightwing, I wonder, is it going to have that? You can't take that humour with you, so to go from something childlike, and even though the Lego movies are awesome, let's not get carried away, they are slightly childlike. To go from that to Nightwing, you can't take that comedic Lego humour with you because then it won't fit in with BVS and Man of Steel and stuff. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But Jared Padalecki, probably pronouncing that wrong, Sam from Supernatural, has tweeted was asked on Twitter last night if he'd be up for playing Nightwing, to which he responded, "I always wanted to." Now I know a lot of actors have got into the habit now of putting them names forward for roles before actually having any discussion with them, but that could be pretty cool casting, I think. I'd be up for that. I'd like to see that one. Now, moving on, staying in the DCU though, Ben Affleck is no longer directing the Batman, but instead he's been replaced by Matt Reeves, who is more known for Planet of the Apes. the recent ones. So that could be I think that's a really smart choice of director to go for that dark and gritty that the DCEU seems to be balancing on. Because obviously the way the film's going to see that DC use the contrast to Marvel, so Marvel seems to be that light, family friendly, whereas DC's a bit more gritty, a bit more adult. So yeah, to have Matt Reeves go from Planet of the Apes to the Batman could be a really, really good choice. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, CW have announced a new show in Black Lightning, and their pilot is going ahead, and they've just cast Chris Williams, 46-year-old actor from the show Heart of Dixie. So all my hands up here, never seen this. The guy looks vaguely familiar, but I don't know Heart of Dixie, I don't know anything about this guy, to be fair. What I do like is the way this is going to fit with the CW shows, because right now we have Supergirl, Flash, which both 26, 28 I think they are. Arrow's 35, that's Stephen Hemmer's 35, so it's kind of like that younger audience, whereas Black Lightning focuses on a retired metahuman. Chris Williams is 46, so it focuses on a retired metahuman whose two adult daughters have taken over the family business, if you like. His adult daughters are metahumans, they've taken over the vigilante stuff, he's retired from that lifestyle, looks like he's going to get pulled back in reluctantly. So it could be quite cool, quite different to the juxtaposition that we have with the CW shows. Now kind of going a bit older, a bit more wary, rather than, you know, fuck's sake Barry that we have on the Flash at the moment, who just runs in and I can run that solves everything. Oh, you fucked it again, Barry, for fuck's sake. So yeah, it'd be nice to see somebody who's got a bit of experience and like more measured in their approach rather than just emotion and diving in. Right, and then finally, moving on to gaming. It's only a short episode this week because, like I said, there's not much news about it and I'm absolutely knackered. You don't realise how dead I am right now. Once again, I apologise for the quality of this video. But yeah, on to gaming news. Quite funny story from Shadow of Mordor. It got leaked last year that they were working on the game, and then now I got taken down very quickly to the end they denied it. Now Target seems to put up an entire blurb on their website for it, which probably got deleted, but not before the internet got it. It's been archived and screenshotted and gone. It's out there, go find it. Yeah, it's called Middle-earth: Shadow of War, and this sounds pretty much a lot like the first one. You're going to use the Nemesis system. You take over fortresses, build up your army from behind the lines in Mordor. Really, I really like the Nemesis system. I thought it changed that aspect of the game quite well. There were a lot of time I just stopped doing the main story, just like focusing on this feud I have going with one guy, with one chief team. Brilliant. But that's been announced. It's going to be released on August the 22nd, so not long to wait for that. I know a few out there haven't finished the first one, a few of my friends personally, so clock's ticking, you need to get on that. And then finally, just for a bit of just throw the cat amongst the pigeons, shall we say, E3 is coming up in June, and it's been announced that Sony have really upped their game. They've definitely got something planned for E3. They've booked 37,500 square feet of floor space at E3, which, if you put that in comparison with the other game giants, Nintendo have got 32,000, which was expected because Switch will be recently out. They'll be rolling new first-party games out and stuff. So 32,000 is considered fairly average amount of space for a big release. So 37,500 is ridiculous. On the flip side of that, Microsoft have only got 15,000 square meters of space, but they are holding their own conference the Sunday before E3, which I reckon I'll more about the Scorpio and stuff on there. But that's June 13th to 15th, so I'm sure before then we'll find out what Sony have got announced, what Sony are going to line up, because these things don't tend to stay secret too long, they tend to leak quite quickly. But yeah, 37,500 square meters of space. They don't have. You think about Microsoft has Scorpio, Nintendo has Switch. Sony don't really have anything. Everything they've got is already out now. and have been out a fair while by June. And yeah, the only thing I can think of Sony really got is God of War, which should be ready to be announced, but I can't think of what else off the top of my head. But again, like I said at the beginning of this video, I am tired. It's been a long weekend. So I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Again, apologies for the shit video, but we are back this week. There will be Show Bitches Never Regions coming back tomorrow. I'll be here with you on Wednesday and Friday, and on Thursday, don't forget to check back on Thursday for Live with Hive, which is going to be a truly awful new show. We've been working on this for a while now. Really looking forward to bringing it to you guys, but it's truly awful. We might not be around on YouTube much longer, so make sure you grab that because it might be the only one there is. Until then, you know what, the usual stuff. Like, subscribe, share, tell friends. We have Patreon, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, Stoffel Presents for the whole lot, and stoffelpresents@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. And until then, take care, geek pals.